Megan, and today's video is going to be talking about how to tell if a subliminal is quality. Now, I go through a very harsh screening process when I'm going to start a subliminal. I have to make sure that it's going to be something quality because it's going into my subconscious mind, so I definitely don't want to put anything in my subconscious that might end up messing up my reality or making things worse. So this is imperative and extremely important that you guys double check and screen and make sure the subliminals that you're listening to are quality content and are going to give you good results, fast results, and not results that you don't want. So the first thing that I want to say is, are the affirmations in the subliminal audible? You want inaudible affirmations only. That's because if you can hear the affirmations in a subliminal, it's not technically a subliminal message. Subaudible messages.
Basically, if the subliminal has audible messaging in it and you can hear it, it's not going to be as effective as if the affirmations were hidden, and usually that's under negative 17 hertz, which is out of the range of conscious hearing. If your conscious mind hears what the subliminal is saying, then it has a way to say yes or no, or this is right or wrong. For example, it will say, I don't have blue eyes and I cannot manifest this reality. The subconscious mind, however, does not have this ability to reason or say yes or no to anything, so it will pick up whatever it feels is being fed to it.
Okay, my next tip is going to be, are the affirmations written with positive intent or are they written with negative intent? This is huge in terms of how your brain perceives reality. Your brain can only focus on what is the focus of the sentence, not necessarily if there's a negative or a no in front of the word. So for example, if you're listening to an affirmation and it says, I have no acne, that's actually going to be, I have acne, because there's no negatives in the universe. There's no saying no. You need to replace it with whatever the opposite of that word is. So for example, I have no acne would actually come down to I have clear skin. My next tip for you guys is, are the affirmations simplistic? Now, this goes for any type of subliminal. Your brain literally reacts to things that are simplistic in a different way than something that's super complicated and takes a long time to string together and understand. An affirmation that's simple is going to manifest results in an instant, whereas an affirmation that's super long, detailed, with a ton of adjectives and things like that is going to take longer for you to understand and to manifest into your actual reality. A big example of this is actually, if you guys have ever seen the movie Inception, you'll know that when Leonardo DiCaprio tries to go into the brain of the man who owns that company, and they're trying to get him to give up his company, to give up the rights to his company for when his father died, he was given advice from the man to seed his subconscious with an affirmation that was simple, instead of an affirmation that was like, you are going to give up your company because you want your father to own it. The affirmation was more like, you and your father's relationship needs to be repaired. It was a super simple thing that anybody could understand, and it dealt more with emotions rather than logic. So somebody who wants to get taller, instead of saying I am exactly 6 foot 1 inch, should just say I am growing taller, I am happy I'm growing taller, I'm enjoying easily growing taller. That would manifest way more than a complicated mathematical equation or complicated. Your brain can't perceive these types of things on a subconscious level. It really deals more with emotions and simple things. My next tip for you guys is the feeling you receive from a first subliminal when you're first listening to it will give you the idea if that subliminal is quality or if that subliminal is something that you probably shouldn't listen to. For example, if I start playing a subliminal and I get a really, really anxious gut feeling and I feel like something isn't right, I immediately turn that subliminal off and I look for something else. I'm not going to subject my brain to something that might be negative, and even if it's not necessarily negative, it might not be the best thing for you to be doing, and your brain and your mind are telling you this through emotions and through your intuition. So I hope that helps you guys with your subliminal choosing and your subliminal picking. If you guys want more videos on this topic, please let me know. And for now, I hope you guys can subscribe to my channel and follow my Instagram. And I want you guys to keep me updated on your subliminal journeys, keep me updated on the best subliminal makers out there. I do want to give a huge shout out to Velmento Audio. He is an amazing subliminal maker and he uses all of these tips for his subliminals, and I actually learned some things from him about this. So please give him a follow, and his subliminals just manifest things super quickly. He's amazing. And if you guys have any questions, just leave a comment down below.